Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about hackathons, service jams, and crowdsourcing. So in the class, Sean has already talked about what a hackathon is. A bunch of people come together for an extended period of time, I believe 24 hours, and come up with come up with solutions for a problem. What are the differences? So they are all pretty much the same thing. I would assume that hackathons are just the longer ones, and crowdsourcing is more for like businesses, so customer feedback, ways to get ideas without actually having to pay your employees. It's not as bad as it sounds. So for a peer-reviewed journal, I found a hackathon aimed towards helping immigrants, more specifically immigrants from Latin America, probably most likely Mexico, to America. This hackathon, which was taking place in Miami, was for 48 hours. It says backers of America's Data Fest say they hope participants in the 48-hour meetups will produce apps, websites, or programs that can be useful to migrants, the nonprofits that work for them, and the researchers who study these issues. 48 hours is a long time. I don't think I could ever sit down and talk about one thing for 48 hours. But that's what they do, and it's apparently really effective since people do this all the time. A lot of times to motivate the hackathoners, there are prizes. So I'm pretty sure you all have heard of LA Hacks, the thing that was held at UCLA not too long ago, and I believe it's annual. I'm not too sure. LA Hacks is 36 hours, and there's grand prizes of like $5,000, $12,000. Well, I don't even know if these prizes are ranked. I'm looking at them right now, and there's definitely better prizes than others. Blog post. So my blog post is why crowdsourcing matters, and like I said before, companies can use this customer feedback to talk about how they can better themselves. Oftentimes it doesn't really work. Like if you go to El Pollo Loco, no, better idea. When you go to McDonald's and you get your chicken nuggets and you're like, can I get extra sauce? And they look at you like you just asked for their paycheck. Like they give you the most stank fit. Can I get extra sauce? So I will now, I'm gonna do a demonstration on how I think a hackathon will work. Alright guys, this is serious. Hostess has gone bankrupt. There are no more Twinkies. More Twinkies? It's tragic. Are you, are you crying? No! I'm not crying. Okay, what are we gonna do? I'm not sure, but god darn it, we have to do something now. I need my Twinkies. Guys, we've seen this before. Jay-Z did this all the time. Remember when he said he would retire? Oh yeah, Jay-Z said he would retire, and then he came out with an album, and boom, he made so much money. Did you know Jay-Z is pretty smart? I agree, Jay-Z is very smart, and that was a good idea for him to tell Beyonce to drop that album out of nowhere. He knows how to make money. Okay, so it's obvious that we need to get the Twinkies. You mean hostess? Yes, sorry, we need to get the hostess to make Twinkies again out of nowhere, and everybody will be like, oh, I miss Twinkies, let's buy some Twinkies. Yes, and then when everybody buys the Twinkies, that'll boost hostess up again, back to business. Well done, everybody, I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Please stop crying. No, let him cry. Let him cry.